afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to the Done Creative. If you can't tell by my voice, I have been sick at the time of my filming this on January 10th. You guys have not seen anything from me yet this year. I have no taste, no smell, lots of headaches, body aches. Pretty sure it's a thing going around. So I've just been doing a lot of laying around in bed. I hope that you guys have had a more productive and awesome 2022 than I have. But before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to let you guys know I have a live stream channel where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week, and also a Patreon with lots of exclusive content over there. So if you would like to check either of those out, I have links for both of those in the description below. But for this pick a card reading, I'm just easing my way back into the filming process and going to do a quick message from Spirit, just something that Spirit wants to point out, something you need to know right now. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to center your energy, and focus in on piles number 1 with Lady Gaga, pile number 2 with David Bowie, and pile number 3 with Shakira. And once you've selected your pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also pin them as the top comment. Please remember though, these are general readings, so only take the information that resonates with you, your life, your situation, and just go ahead and leave the rest behind. So without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on your cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, group number 1, or those of you who selected the Lady Gaga card, this is going to be your quick message from Spirit. And here with this Lady Gaga card, I'm really drawn to the wording here. Become the star you were born to be. So Spirit is wanting you to level up. It is time to step out of that comfort zone and really go in the direction of your North Node, or your Rahu energy if you follow Vedic astrology. It is time for you to get with it, is what Spirit is saying. I think many of you have already been on a long journey, especially on a spiritual journey, to get you where you're going. But those of you who have, known that you needed to do a few things, now is the time. Spirit is saying now is the time to go ahead and do those things. So let's go ahead and get some tarot in the mix. Anything group 1 needs to know right now. Quick message from Spirit, please. We've got 6 of Cups, so there's some nostalgia vibes coming in hot already. Maybe those of you who had something you wanted to be when you grew up are now realizing that now's the time. And we also have, 7 of Swords. So some of you may have actually recently left behind a situation that just didn't call to your soul anymore. Could have been one of deception, or where someone was just not telling you the whole truth. Could have been you that weren't telling yourself the whole truth with something from the past, maybe past belief systems. Those of you who are overcoming those past belief systems though, Spirit wants you to know that something is going to take the place of those past belief systems. It's actually going to serve you and really help amplify. I just see like a trampoline, like you thought you hit rock bottom, but the bottom was actually a trampoline, and now it's kind of skyrocketing you in the direction of your dreams. This is something that many of you have really been spinning your wheels with, something that you felt, okay, I'm making progress, well, maybe I'm not, am I not? You will soon see this progress, because with the 7 of Swords, this is energy you're leaving behind. So let's see what other quick message Spirit has for group number 1. Here it is. Illumination. Yes, absolutely. The truth will be revealed. Your next steps, your path is being revealed as we speak. So those of you who still feel a little confused, a little stuck, a little stale, a little stagnant, don't you worry, because the fog is lifting very soon. So if you're still in that kind of stuck energy, just keep asking Spirit for a sign and keep working toward any signs that you see. Sign, symbols, synchronicities, just follow those little breadcrumbs, because Spirit is leaving you a trail to get where you need to be. Alright, what else is going on for group number 1, please? Spirit, anything they need to know. Chaos and conflict, and especially pairing that up with that 7 of Swords. You guys are moving through this. Some of you may still be dealing with these people or situations, but I really still do feel this is mostly a past energy or something you're actually leaving behind. And then we have serendipity. So we also had the number 33 here, master number 33, and we've got the number 18 here, which adds up to 9, closing out an old cycle. But you do have the help and support of the Ascended Masters through this chaos and conflict. So some of you may even be life path number 33, or possibly life path 1, or 8, or 9. But things really are looking up. They're on the up and up. Things that may have felt like they were done, for some of you, you're picking something or like a loose thread of something from the past, and you are taking it and running with it and creating something new. But you may be in the right place at the right time, overhearing the right information at the right time. There's something very serendipitous to where you're going and how you're getting there very, very soon. All right, what else do we have? Moving on for group number 1, please, Spirit. We've got here the Silver Lunar Dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation, and expand your causal chakra. So this is all about embodying that divine feminine. Some of you may have been really pushing forward, using that divine masculine energy to keep you going. This is to ask you to step back now and be in that more receptive energy where you're not having to work and fight and push so hard, because the information, the opportunities, and the things are coming to you. Not to say you're not taking action, because you are, but you're just balancing that action with a little bit of receptivity as well. And then we have Thor's Red, Black, and Gold Dragon, protects you in times of change, which chaos, conflict. This is a very 5 energy, which the year 2021, which at the time of my filming this, we're just coming out of that. We are now in early 2022. But the year 2021 is still leaving a lot of us reeling with the chaos, the conflict, the change, the shifts that have occurred. But it says here, this is a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. So those of you who have felt a little precarious, a little, oh no, I don't know what direction to go next, this is Spirit letting you know that yes, things feel a little up in the air and all over the place, but you are safe. Make sure you're taking time for self-care and relaxation as well, so that you don't burn yourself out. All right, let's get 1 or 2 more. That's too many, Spirit. We will take the crown because it came out on top. And probably just do, oh, this one wants to come out as well. So we'll do those 2. How about that? So we have crown, honor and respect will come to you, yes. And then ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So there's a coming together of people, either romantic or business. Could even be you coming together with friends or family members to do some sort of hobby, but this could actually look like an engagement, a wedding for some of you. And honor and respect, I'm really seeing this as you gaining that honor and respect for yourself, and then you're going to start seeing that reflected in the external. So you're going to realize it for yourself first and then start seeing it in the external. All right, you guys, I hope I delivered that message quick enough for you, that you got a little bite-sized message today that brought you some comfort and peace through these kind of chaotic times that some of you may be going through. But I love you guys. Wanted to say, feel free to leave any comments or stories you want to share. I always love to hear from you guys, and as always, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things, and I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative. All right, bye! All right, group 2, or those of you who selected the David Bowie card, this is going to be your quick message from Spirit. And I love this little wording here. It says, seek the truth floating far above the moon. So this is a little bit like group 1, but you guys are really expanding your consciousness, expanding your belief systems, maybe leaving some limiting beliefs in the past, and just going above and beyond what you even thought was possible for you. Very, very soon here, you guys are going to hit some sort of milestone or goal or intention that you set. And you're going to realize that not only can you accomplish what you thought, but you can accomplish so much more than what you were allowing yourself or giving yourself credit for. So let's go ahead and find out what other message Spirit has for you today. 2, this one wants to come out for sure. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. There we go. But this is a result, I'm getting a very 9 of Pentacles energy with this. This is a result of a lot of your own hard work paying off. This isn't just handed to you or granted to you for no reason. No, no, no. You have put in a lot of effort and a lot of work to get where you're at. And some of you may have had a time of confusion or feeling stuck or stale or stagnant, or just trying to decide between 2 different avenues, 2 different career paths, 2 different love interests. There were 2 options that you were kind of forced or faced with for many of you. They could have been two equally awesome options or two equally not so great options, but you guys did make the best with the information you had, and you made the best choice for yourself. Even if you're kind of like, I'm still trying to undo all that noise, it doesn't matter because you have learned a lot of lessons from whatever it is you've gone through in life. And it's going to be your time to shine very, very soon. And the truth will set you free. But this truth isn't just coming from some external source, although for some of you it can. First and foremost, this is an internal truth. This is a truth that you are realizing on the inside. And then, of course, you may be seeing new truths reflected on the outside as well. All right, let's keep it rolling with your quick message from Spirit for group 2. Here we go. Relaxation. So you guys are being called, both of these people are seated. They're kind of just in this state of receptivity, very divine feminine energy, where they're not all up and ready for battle, but they are just kind of taking some time back or some time out. So those of you who've really been focused and working and taking a lot of action in the direction of your dreams, this is letting you know you can balance some of that action out with some relaxation, some introspection, recuperation. I know at the time of my filming this, we're not quite to Mercury retrograde, but we do have a Venus retrograde currently going on. So some of you may have been picking up on some of this retrograde energy where you're feeling the need to kind of re-examine, reevaluate your life, your relationships, your job, your passions, your hobbies, your just all sorts of things, your connections with other people, your connection with yourself. And this is just letting you know that all of this examination you're doing will really pay off, and you will have any clarity coming up very soon that you are seeking or needing in any instance or any circumstance that you guys are currently finding yourselves in. We also have here, all that glitters with the number 16, which adds up to 7, that very spiritual number. More introspection, more self-knowledge, growth, learning. We also have flexible with the number 19, which adds up to 10, which adds up to 1, so a new beginning. And this new beginning is coming as a result of you being flexible, or maybe entertaining some thoughts that maybe before you're like, oh, absolutely not, I could never do that. Maybe now you're realizing, well, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can take on a little more, or maybe I can allow whatever it is to happen in my life, where maybe before you were like, absolutely not, this could never happen. You're allowing your dreams to come true. So it's going to look like you guys being flexible, kind of stepping out of that comfort zone, more into your North Node or Rahu energy, like we were talking about in group 1. But some of you may be realizing that once you remove this blindfold, that maybe one of the options just doesn't look as good as you once thought, or it doesn't look as good on paper as it does in reality. But there's something, kind of a jaded aspect to something or someone that you thought was better than they were, or acting with more aplomb than they actually are. And you're realizing that you are going to be the bigger person by going after what it is that you deserve and what it is you desire. Even if that looks like you're stepping on others, I don't see you stepping on others to get where you're going. It's just that maybe certain people in your life or certain job titles or something like that were kind of holding you guys back a little bit. And you guys are deciding, no, I don't want to play small anymore. I'm ready to let that light shine and really show up for myself. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple here for group 2. Message from Spirit, please. All right, Dark Blue Galactic Dragon helps you to listen to the voice of the universe. Seek the truth floating far above the moon. That voice of the universe, yes. So ignites the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. So this is looking like you guys ascending to a higher state or a higher level of consciousness. And we also have Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. So being in the present moment, you won't miss what's coming your way. If we are distracted or in our heads or too on the grind, we may miss new opportunities. So that, I think, is why you're being asked to kind of step into this more receptive energy so that you can receive these downloads from Spirit, from Source, from your guides, your angels. And I just saw someone's father that is trying to get a hold of them. This is someone's father who's passed away. They've been leaving you signs, and maybe you've been getting the signs, but you keep second-guessing these signs. Don't second-guess the signs. Your father has been communicating very loud and clear, and you have received them loud and clear, so don't deny that these are actual proof from your Father that he's communicating with you. All right, so let's go ahead and get a couple tea leaves in on the mix as well to wrap up your reading. Okay, we've got here Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you've been dealing with some family drama, some family trauma. Maybe that father that was trying to come through is trying to help with the family tree, or there's something with the family. This father wants you to know that everything's going to be okay. But we also have the egg card here, so success assured with good plans and hard work. Yes, and I think you guys, some of you may be in these planning stages, or you have just accomplished something and you're ready to plan something new because you've accomplished the thing you set out to do and now you're ready for something new. But this hard work and your good planning will pay off with some success. All right, group number 2, I hope this resonated for you. Please feel free to share any stories below. I always love to hear from you guys in the comments. And as always, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 3, or those of you who chose the Shakira card, this is going to be your quick message from Spirit. And I love what it says here. It says, travel is the most effective antidote to indifference. So those of you who felt stuck, stagnant, indifferent, apathetic, very 4 of Cups energy, this is letting you know that travel or trying something new is really going to help break you out of this rut or this shell that you feel you've been in lately. Those of you who feel like you have already broken out of this, maybe you are traveling or have been traveling and it's really done wonders for you. Those of you who are in places where travel isn't very possible, you can still do some mind traveling by going into meditation or doing something creative that can take you on a little bit of a ride. So whatever resonates for you wherever you are in the world. All right, what other quick messages does Spirit have for group number 3 today? We've got here the King of Swords, so good communication coming in hot. This could look like a father figure or someone older than you, but we also have here, I'm going to clarify this 5 of Swords because I'm really reading this as more past energy or something you already are aware of. Yeah, yep, we've got the Hierophant to clarify that, so I'm really seeing this as you guys taking the lead or taking control, kind of taking this kingly approach with clear communication or deciding to cut off communication with someone who has just been very asinine in the way they've approached you. But I do see someone who is dealing with a King of Swords, could be like a boss or a father, someone older than you, where you're feeling like they're not listening to what you're saying, and no matter how much you try to get your point across, this person just is not hearing it. But that doesn't matter. Spirit's really saying that that doesn't matter. As long as you understand where you're coming from and why and how and all the ins and outs of it, that should be enough. And I just heard, let's just let bygones be bygones. So some of you are just deciding to walk away from a person, a situation, just something that, like irreconcilable, I can never say that word, irreconcilable differences, and just deciding to go about your life in a more proper direction for you. All right, so what else does Spirit have for group 2? Sorry, group 3. We're on group 3 already. Saw this one and wanted it, and we've got here simplicity. So some of you are simplifying your life. And another thing this Shakira card says is don't dream about sunset at midday. So this is pretty much telling you to stay in the present moment. And a really good way to stay in the present moment is just to enjoy the simple things in life. When you're doing your dishes, be very present doing the dishes. When you are cleaning your house, be present cleaning the house. When you are with a friend, don't be on your phone, just be very present with them. And some of you are being asked by Spirit to simplify your life. Maybe you have too many of something. I know, just in my own instance here, my office is just overflowing with card deck boxes and books and stuff from Christmas that I still haven't put away because I've been ill. But this is just simplifying things, paring things down, offloading or getting rid of or donating the things that are, maybe still in good condition, but you're kind of like, I don't really need this anymore. And deciding to simplify your life. And some of you, this 5 of Swords energy just could be little snips and snaps with people in your home because things are a little disorganized or things are just not quite as, clean or orderly as they could be. Could even have been at work where, things just feel a little chaotic, a little frumpy, a little just weighed down that you want to just clear the decks and clean house on something. Could be energetically, could be actually literally cleaning house on something, but simplifying your life. Some of you are also getting signs from spirit that are in the form of feathers. So look for feathers wherever you go, and they will be found in the most weird and random places. So like I'm seeing like spirit show me like a feather inside the bottom of a closet and stuff like that. Like, well, how'd this feather get here? Well, spirit put it there. That's how it got there. All right. What other quick messages do we have for group 3? We've got yang energy, masculine energy, and group 1 and 2 were both about divine feminine energy, but here we've got some masculine energy coming in right below this King of Swords. So it's interesting too, the Hierophant is a very masculine energy as well, but then we've got here To Be Fair, which is a very Libra, very balanced energy. So this is, I'm seeing many of you have been operating more in your feminine energy, and this is asking you to bring some more of this masculine energy out to play or to the table to help balance out some of that feminine energy that you've been bringing to the table. And being able to communicate exactly what your needs are, not only to other people, but to the universe. Asking your guides and angels for exactly what you need, or telling the universe you already have what you need, and being grateful for what you already have are ways to kind of trip the system, so to speak, to actually get what you want. Let's see. Go over here to the dragon deck. Any other messages for group 3? We've got here the golden orange dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need and remember your magnificence. So yeah, some of you are actually stepping in with that 5 of Swords under the Hierophant here, stepping in to help others. This could be looking like helping a friend that's just broken up, that needs to move out, helping this friend, or helping someone with a job search, or maybe you're giving some of those old items to someone else that is in need and could really use the things that you're trying to get rid of. But it says, be a peaceful warrior, help those in need, remember your magnificence. So yeah, you're remembering how much power you actually do have. And one of the best ways you can remember your power is to kind of simplify your life, clear away the bad habits and the things that are weighing you down, and just really get to the heart of who and what you are and what you stand for and what you represent. All right, what else? We also have the Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. So some of you may be dealing with an animal, a pet, or maybe you recently got a pet or thinking about getting a pet. Those of you who have had an animal that's been sick or ill, this is just letting you know that you have the healing ability to help, either through your own intuition with certain things that you can do for the animal, or ideas like I should probably take this animal to the vet, whatever it is. Trust your intuition, trust your healing abilities, and this animal will be on the mend very, very soon for those of you who that resonates for. For others of you who don't really have a pet or anything, just your connection to the wild animals and birds around your area, this is just letting you know you can communicate and help heal them just by connecting with them with the intention for them to have a good life and for them to have everything they need that can really benefit the local flora and fauna. All right, so what other messages does Spirit have for group 3? We've got Box. You will receive a gift. So some of you may be celebrating a birthday or an anniversary or something like that. But regardless, there's a gift coming. It doesn't always have to look like something wrapped up in a box with a pretty bow on it. This just could be like an opportunity from the universe. But we also have the Dolphin card. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So hard work paying off. We did have the energy of hard work paying off in group 2. So if you were also drawn to group 2, there might be some additional messages in there for you. But yeah, financial gain from all that elbow grease and hard work that you've put in the past. So Spirit just wanted you to know to be on the lookout for some of that gain and new gifts. Again, doesn't always have to be financial, but opportunities, abundance can come in many forms. Alright, you guys, so I think that's all I'm seeing for you, but you will have to let me know below what you thought. I always love to hear from you guys, and as always, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things, and I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Den Creative, and also over my live stream channel and my Patreon. The links for both of those are found in the description below. Alright, you guys, bye!